Hello, my name is John Montgomery, and the mechanic that I have chosen to break down in this analysis is the web swing mechanic from Spider-Man PS4. This gameplay was captured on my PS4 and then uploaded to YouTube for commentary. Now let's get started. The R2 button is used to web swing. The player cannot web swing while the player is on the ground. If the player were to run or move on the ground while pressing R2, this player would run. So either the player would have to jump, fall from a building, or any other game objects in the world. Also, depending on player input on the axis on the PS4 controller, the player can move in any direction that he or she sees fit. Once the player falls to the ground, the player must get in the air somehow in order to initiate a new web swing. Web swinging can be continuous due to the fact that players can hold R2 and then press R2 and X in order to execute aero acrobatics to go faster and do more tricks within the air. The continuous web swing could happen until there are no game objects for the web to attach itself to. That is how the designers use to control how the player would experience the web swing mechanic in the game. Now, because of this, the player can hit objects and run on walls and such forth, but the player would have to be in the air. The web swing can happen within the air, but not on a surface, so you can't web swing while running unless you actually jump or press circle. Not that I have found. This breaks down everything. Now, the animations happen by random number generator. That way, there are no specific conditions that can be met, but it's also random at times. That way, other animations can play. So obviously, there would need to be bools for the animations as well to say, hey, if this certain requirement is met, do this animation. If it's not met, then don't do it. But you have to, either way, the animations need to be playing while in the air, so that way the correct bools and functions that would need to play out for the web swing could happen. This helps the individual and the player experience a much faster paced game and fluent as well. Now, the web, in order to truly swing, theoretically, the web would have to be attached to a game object. So that way, the game object could propel the player forward. Thank you. My name is John Montgomery, and thank you.